Hey, good morning. It's Bill, and it's Tuesday. In fact, it's the first Tuesday of December, the last month of the 2020 nightmare. And I will sure be glad when it's over. I hope 2021 is so much more kind to us. I am privileged to be a part of a global organization of men and women known as JMT. It's a John Maxwell team. We are certified and trained leadership coaches and mentors and speakers and teachers. And around the world, JMTers are working to add value to the lives of valuable people. One of the values that gets added to us as JMT people is that we regularly hear John Maxwell speak about leadership concerns, about new ideas, about things that are happening around the world. And it's really exciting. But any JMTer could complete this sentence about leadership that you have to know yourself to grow yourself. Now, while that sounds simple on the surface, it's not simple at all. And it's not simple because of this. See, self is a mystery to most people. And from that, we come face to face with another reality that the most important and most difficult person to coach is yourself. That's the motivation that drives these short something to think about videos. The goal of these is not to help you become a better person, but to challenge you to strengthen and understand your character in a world that does not seem to comprehend the essential nature of character, what it is, and when it challenges you to become a person who values in a culture that has believed values have become unimportant. Now, the first word that we added in our character development list was last week when I talked about trustworthiness. Well, today's word is respectful. Now, it's critical that you don't hear what I didn't say and that you get what I did not ask. I did not ask, how do we get people to respect us? Because the word for the day is respectful. That word is about you. The challenge is to choose to become a respectful person in a grossly disrespectful culture. Now, when I say respectful, here's what I mean. Let's read this together. It's a feeling of admiration. So when you behave in a way that's respectful, you're doing something to show admiration for another person. You might sit in respectful silence when your teacher enters the room. You might sit in respectful silence and quiet whispers if you're with friends or family who are mourning the passing of a loved one. It's being respectful, and it has very little to do with you, and it has everything to do with how much you value the other person. But more so, how valuable that person actually is. People will say, and perhaps you've said this, how do I get respect? The answer is here. To get it, you must give it. So that becomes the goal of becoming a respectful person, that you learn to give respect. There are 11 traits about a respectful person, traits of respectful people. I'm going to walk through them very quickly. Trait one, they're honest. Trait two, they don't lose their temper. They don't scream, they yell, they don't strike out against other people when things don't go their way. Trait three, they're tenacious. They don't give up easily. They don't change people. They change attitudes. They change circumstances. Trait four, they admit when they're wrong. Trait five, they aren't lazy. They are striving to let's get it right. Trait number 6, they have their priorities straight. They help others succeed. That's how they measure success. Trait number 7 is they have an inner sense of right and wrong. Trait 8, they tend to be role models for others, even heroes for some. Trait number 9, they're givers. They understand, as Zig Ziglar said, you will get all you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. Let me do that again. You will get all you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. Trait number 10, they have high self-esteem. They believe they deserve success and they go after it. They understand that a mistake is something you do, it's not who you are. And trait number 11, they're loyal even when it is tough to do so. So as we talk about character, we're going to add being respectful to being trustworthy in our character development. So as you're out today dealing with people in this coming week, the people that you meet, think about being respectful. That's something to think about. My name is Bill. I love you, and I'll see you next week.